Oh, that's a different tie.
No time for that?
Lost a bet. I'm kidding. All right. Questions on 5C. Yeah. What? 29. Coming to you because on the cover over here and take a look at it. What about the equation? Yes. And we just want the axis of symmetry. Is that all it is? Okay. So if I had graphed this, I would find 3 and -1. Agreed? And I want to find halfway in between. So I'm going to come in 1, come in 1, come in 1, come in 1. So it looks like my axis of symmetry has to be x equals 1. So it's halfway in between where it had crossed the x-axis. What else would you like to take a look? Yeah. Number 9. We got y. All right, what do they ask us for? Find the vertex, 4 additional points, label the axis of symmetry, and the vertex. Okay. This particular question is in standard form, so I'm going to use x equals -b over 2a. So that's going to be -12 over 2 times 1. So that's going to be 12 over 2, which is 6. So that's my axis of symmetry. Any questions on that? From there, I'm going to take that 6 and plug it in here and here. If you have a calculator, I could do it faster. What is 12 times 6? That's a -72. So I got 36 plus 30, that is 76. So it looks like I'm going to get a vertex of 6, 4. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here. This is a parabola that opens upward. This is my axis of symmetry. If I wanted to get all nice and neat, it's going to grow at a 1:3:5 ratio. You're going to run out of space real quick, so you go right 1 up 1, left 1 up 1, and then from there you're going to go right 1 up 3, and left 1 up 3. So I think when you're doing this on graph paper, if I ever ask you on a test or quiz, hey, label the scores or label the points, you can pretty easily identify them, especially if they're coming out as nice full numbers. Any other questions? Yeah.
Number 16.
16. Okay, this is actually in factored form. If there's nothing with the x here, that means that's going to yield me x equals 0, and this is going to yield x equals 6. So that will give me 0, 0, and 6, 0 as my roots. There's my 2 roots. Halfway in between, I go going 1, 1, going another, going another. So it looks like 3 is in between. So my axis of symmetry is x equals 3. My vertex is going to be 3, something. So if I plug 3 in here, I get 3, and then 3 minus 6. So 3 minus 6 is -3. 3 times -3 is -9. What did I do? Well, we don't hold that against you. So there's our parabola. You guys are much needed tonight. Anything else? 15? 18 and 15. Okay, how about I do 15, then I'll do 18. We'll call it good.
Do 7.
Oh my gosh.
Did you not do 7?
I love you, do.
Nope.
definitely
I won't do that, but
Start throwing stuff.
yeah, I would nope, not gonna do that.
Yeah, look at our hand. Show him what you did.
Just look at our hand.
Olivia.
You have a bag?
No.
I have with you. Nice to meet you.
It's the wrong hand though.
I can't control
Olivia.
It's just like
Alright.
a level of just.
It's in standard form, so I get negative b.
Where's the stapler
Probably over on the desk. I haven't handed that yet. So, pass it
at?
around.
That's all.
There it is. It's passing around. Alright. So, positive 8 over 8. Axis of symmetry is that? Alright. Plug 1 in there. I get 1 squared. 4 times 1 is 4. Minus 8 plus 4. If I add all that together, it looks like I'm going to get 0. So there's my vertex. Parabola opens up. Axis of symmetry is right here. Okay, so I'm going to go right 1 and up how many? Huh? No. 4. And then I'm going to go off the screen here because the next one would go up 12 from that. So this is about as far as I can get on this problem. And then 18 was the last one? Alright. Number 18. Hover on look at yours. Did we do 18 already? We did 15. Alright, number 18. So this is in standard form, so I'm going to do negative b over 2a, so negative 3 over 2 times 1. So I'm going to get a vertex of negative 3 over 2. Ew, yuck. So my x component of my vertex is negative 3 over 2. If I plug 3 over 2 in, that's going to be 9 over 4 minus 9 over 2 plus 1. Let's put them all over 4. 18 over 4 plus 4 over 4, excuse me. Alright, that's negative 9. That's going to be negative 5 over 4. And I think that's about as far as I really want to go on that one. I wouldn't worry about graphing it because yuck. I mean, I'm not really trying to test to see if you can graph as a fractional counting unit. Yeah, I won't. If it is, we will do it as a group. Sound good?
I'm not saying you have to do that, but then you can get on a fifth grade.
Hey, that's when I was in 5th grade, though, so it was good. All right. Is the stapler kind of made it around almost? All right, so as it's making it around, start passing your stuff. Make sure your name is on your stuff. Did the homework make it all the way around?
Yeah.
The old stuff?
Yeah, I know.
Give it up.
1, 2.
Hey, you got to mark my thing.
Okay. Must not have been out.
I know.
Should I just pass it up still?
Yeah, did that get passed up to you, or did it come back, or did it come this way? There you go.
No mark for me. Ready for
You literally look like a fish. You look so dumb.
Sorry.
I
That's how I was born.
would never say something like that to you.
You can always insult me. You'll never offend me by insulting me.
See, I'm letting her live. I'm just letting her know that she's stupid.
Oh.
Foxy.
Yes, we are. I was just waiting for the stapler to make it around. It's almost around.
Yeah.
All right. So, homework.
When are you not
I tell you.
Yeah.
Talk to me. What we got?
Could you sign this?
Sure.
Field trip to CSC.
Yeah, baby.
We have another.
Right in.
We have more even for like 1 month.
signature. I can forge it forever now. Is this homework here? I got homework from you. Stapler almost. Where is it? Right in here. Hang on, he's stapling. He can only do one thing at once. That's stapled.
Square up. I know. She doesn't walk.
Yeah, I saw.
Alright. Any more homework? Go once, twice? Sold to the kid who's eating his own earwax.
Okay, so I'm sorry. Lucy is the best.
What'd I do? Alright. Y'all ready? Oh. Da-na-na-na. Thank you.
Is that song gonna be playing at homecoming?
Just for you, yes.
Like their voice was pretty, but it was just
Who's all making it to homecoming now? Now that I've bribed you.
I really want to,
I
don't know.
Go with that.
I want to.
I just really wasn't on the edge, so like if she's like
Alright, ready? Everyone have notes? Write this down. Ready? Here we go. We are applying previous understanding of graphing quadratics. Yay. These aren't as long of notes. So it has an inequality sign. So what are some things we know about an inequality? We have a shade.
You gotta do
You have a dash. We have a dotted or a solid line, or a dashed and a solid line, right? So what kind of line is this going to be? Solid or dotted? Dotted. Everyone good with that?
Yep.
And then we have to remember to shade, but let's graph first, pick a test point where it's true. That's where we shade. Where it's false, we don't shade that region. Okay, so I'm going to do the x equals negative b over 2a. It's just 1.
2. Well, no, because it's -8, so it'd be negative.
Negative a is positive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, I'm so stupid.
We love you anyhow.
That's me.
All right, so axis of symmetry is there. Plug that 2 back in. If I plug 2 in there, come on, man, switch. There we go. If I plug 2 in there, I get 2 squared, which is 4, times 2 is 8. Minus 16 plus 5. 8 added to 5 is 13. 16 minus 13 is negative 3. So 2, negative 3. Do I pattern graph by 1, 3, 5, or does it increase? It increases by 2, right? Cool. So up 6.
Is the world Yes.
All right, we good? Seems like there's kind of a lot of talking. All right, don't start blaming other people. All right, everyone okay with that so far? Yep. And we'll have dotted. So that looks like that. If you're that kid, I guess you could say here's my axis of symmetry, but I don't think that's really necessary. Okay. Is 0, 0 right now outside of our parabola or inside of it? Does everyone agree with that?
Yep.
0, 0, good test point?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just going to say, hey, this is our test point. So if I take 0, 0 and I plug it in here,
It doesn't work.
I get 0 is greater than 5. True or false?
False.
So I shade where? Inside the parabola. Is 0 greater than 5? That's false, right? So that was outside. So everything outside is false.
Oh, okay.
So that means everything inside the parabola is true. Cool? Everyone okay with that? Yay? Good? Happy? Olivia's still talking. She was thinking about it. It's like, dude, would you chill?
Why is so much of F's on that?
Because everything failed outside.
Oh.
So we don't shade the fails.
Yeah. Didn't know.
All right. Hey, how's this one set up? So do I know where it crosses the x-axis?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I have 5, 0. Everyone okay with that? What's my other point?
-3.
Bless you.
Bless
Negative
you.
3, 0. Good.
Bless
Bless you
you.
again.
You're welcome.
So then I get negative 3, 0. Everyone good?
Yeah.
Yep.
So we have to find out what's halfway in between 5 and negative 3. Let me plot these first. 1 is?
Yes.
No way.
+1.
Quit fibbing.
Really?
I
Positive 1.
promise.
Sweet. So that's the middle. So that means my vertex is at 1, something. How do I find something?
Plug it in.
Plug it in. So 1 minus negative 4, right? And then 4. Uh-oh.
-16.
Dude.
That is
Come on, man.
So we'll just say that this is 1, negative 16. Is that okay? Solid or dotted? Okay, what?
Dotted.
Dotted.
Rico.
I didn't really pattern graph off this because I couldn't find a really good vertex because the vertex was off there, but I think we've established enough. Is 0, 0 inside or outside? So that's my test point. Okay, so if I take 0, 0 and plug it in, I'm going to get 0 is less than negative 5 and 3. 0 is less than negative 15, true or false?
False.
Two.
0 is less than negative 15?
False.
False.
One.
Everywhere outside gets shaded. You good with that? And this is where people who have anxiety problems don't like this class because it's like, dude, why don't you shade everything in? Because I don't need to. All right, we good?
Yes.
Everyone happy?
Yes.
Is your neighbor happy?
Probably not.
Probably not. Okay, it happens.
Neighbor's place.
It happens. I'm up here screwing around. You never know what happens. Look, he's got his earbud in. What do you got it in for?
It's not actual music. I've been
Yes,
paying
it
attention
is.
this
No,
whole
come
time.
on. You got your earbud in. What does it look like to
My
me?
phone's up there.
What does
Look.
it look like when my administrator comes in to evaluate me and sees you with an earbud in?
Oh, he has a hearing deficiency.
Nope.
Have you seen
He was
Baby Driver?
Have I seen what?
The movie Baby Driver?
No.
It's really good.
He listens to music and drown out all the noise, but he still listens perfectly fine.
Yeah,
That's all
because
I am.
he's the ringing.
Okay.
I have to do that because I have really bad.
All right.
Pretty good movie.
Here we go. Can I move on?
I guess.
So I am in standard form. Yes.
Yep.
X equals negative b over 2a. Agree? So I got negative 6 is positive 6. 2 times, and it'll be a negative 1, right? Negative 6, that's my axis of symmetry. Negative 6 is going to go in for x, so I'm going to get get 36 squared, which that'll give me negative 18 here, plus 36 minus 13.
18 plus 13 is 31.
Yeah, so negative 18 plus 36 is 18. 18 minus 13 is 5, right?
Minus. Oh, right.
Did I do that right?
Yeah.
Yay! All right. So sit a negative 6, positive 5. Good there? Open up or down? Down, and it's going to pattern graph as negative half, negative 3 over 2. That's probably far enough. Negative 5 over 2. Everyone good with that pattern graph?
Yep.
I guess.
Yep. All right, ready? Let's see. I'm gonna go right one down half, left one down half. Is that okay still?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go right one down. 1, 2, right there. Did I do that right? You go down 1.5. And I guess I can go. I guess I can go down further. And it's a solid line. Why is it solid?
Because it's greater than.
Yeah, I got that equal right there. So that means solid. What? Olivia?
I'm sorry.
No, I mean, if you want to talk, go in the hall. But you're interrupting all these people around you. You're gonna get parent emails saying my kid can't learn because the kid in front is talking nonstop. And then I get an email from your parents. What can my daughter do to bring up the grades? And I'm gonna say she needs to be quiet.
I have a good grade.
Just remember, she has an A minus.
I'm
really bad.
thriving. I have a 93.
You have a 93 in here.
Yeah.
Part of that
How did it go from a 90 to a
No, because
93?
I had like a 92 yesterday, and it went up somehow. Because you said that one thing was missing, and it just wasn't missing.
She's
So I
hacking
went
the
to again.
You ain't kidding.
I might. It might just be a 92.
You can't
No,
leave.
It's definitely above a 90.
So-
Today she was like
So
crying.
I would challenge you to figure out the 8% that you can't figure out in this class by keeping quiet, and we'll get it figured out.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hashtag Ollie.
All right.
Hashtag yes.
All right. Test point. Test point.
All right.
0, 0. Is that inside or outside the parabola? Outside. Yay. So I'm gonna get 0 is less than or equal to negative 13. True or false? That's false. So I shade inside the parabola. Yes. Yay. There we go. All right. We good? One more picture. Is that it? Uh-oh. What do we do? What do we do here? Same thing. So negative b over 2a. So negative 4 over 2. I get negative 2 for my axis of symmetry. So this one has a vertex of negative 2 comma something. So that's 4 minus 8 minus 2. Negative 6. Negative 2, negative 6. Dotted. So right one up 1, left one up 1, right one up 3. Left one up 3. Dotted. Dotted right? Okay. Alright. Then the other one we'll do in green. Yay, it worked the first time. Alright, so x equals negative b over 2a. So negative 4 over 2 times negative 1. So x is equal to 2. So if I plug 2 in, this is going to give me negative 4 plus 8 plus 5. So I believe that is 9. 2 comma 9. Opening down, right one down 1, left one down 1, right one down 3, left one down 3. Solid. Now the problem is with this problem, it's kind of hard to know.
Wait, shouldn't you be on the other side? It's not negative 2.
I'm such a
You're right.
Oh.
2, 9, thank you.
Do it like in the middle.
I know one person's paying attention in here. Make that 2, thank you. What? Why not?
She said she
No,
is
I am the
person.
1%.
Oh, I thought you said
You're just
you're.
not in here.
I thought you said you're no longer paying attention in here. I'm like,
No,
jeez.
that's not what I said. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, no, it's okay. I'm sorry I misunderstood you. I'm happy you're paying attention.
Thank you.
All right, ready? Now you get the joyful choice of where in the heck you're gonna shade. All right, I'm gonna pick 10, 0. Is that okay? All right, so on this top one, I'm gonna get 0 is greater than
Oh, you shade in the middle.
138. Is that true or false?
110. No, it's 100.
What?
100.
I did the math though all together.
Oh,
That gives you 100. That gives you 48 minus 2.
Yeah.
138.
sure.
So that's false. So that means that I have to shade
In between.
inside the purple one so far. Let's figure out this one. Same thing. Unplug 0, 10 in. So 0 is less than negative 100 plus 45. Is 0 less than or equal to negative 55?
Both. I mean, equal. I mean, greater. Greater.
So this is also false. Okay, so we're shading inside the purple
But outside of the green.
and outside of the green as well.
So do you just like
So wait.
shade around that thing?
Hang on. So we're great. So we had false and false. So so I'm shading inside the purple, and then I'm shading. So that's false. No, I'm shading inside the green.
Oh, so you just shade in the middle.
So, but where in the middle do I shade?
Between the two thingamajiggers.
Yeah, right here. That's my shaded region.
Oh, really?
What if your test point is different than someone else's in it?
You're still gonna get true falses. Okay, last slide.
Nah, we're done.
No, we're not.
Oh.
Alright, last one. This one's in vertex form, so I have a vertex at 2, -4. And I'm gonna go right one up 3, left one up 3, right one up 9. And left one up 9. Hey, look what we found. Y-intercept. Dotted line. Alright. This one we have an intercept, so we have 2, 0 and 6, 0. And then halfway between those points is 4. So if I plug 4 in, that's going to give me 1/2 times 2 times -2. So half of -4 is -2, so 4, -2. And it's a solid. Is that okay? All right. I would say that 0, 0 would be an okay test point. It's definitely outside the red and outside the green. So plug it in. So I get 0 is greater than 0. Let's see. What is that going to be? -2 squared. That's 4. 12. 12 minus 0 greater than 8. Is that true or false? I hope it's false. Then on this one, same thing. I'm going to go 0 is greater than 1/2 times -2 times -6. So 0 is greater than or equal to positive 6. That's also false. Okay, so I'm going to shade outside or inside the red and inside the green. So inside the red and inside the green are right here. Why do I not shade the entire inside the green or the entire inside the red? Yeah, because outside of the red doesn't work and outside of the green doesn't work. So that's our overlap where we don't shade. Yay! That's it! We made it with plenty of time left.
So proud of you, Mr. Smith.
Oh, no applause this time, just throw money. All right, so worksheet 5D. Worksheet 5D, which looks like 107, 108, 109. Sweet. Oh, thanks, Peyton.